Hello, folks. Are you concerned about your low hemoglobin levels and wondering whether you may be iron deficient? Because hemoglobin, an iron-rich protein found in red blood cells, is essential for delivering oxygen to body tissues. Low hemoglobin levels can lead to a number of problems. In this video, we'll talk about low hemoglobin symptoms. Breathlessness on a regular basis, exhaustion, agitated legs. We'll talk about all of this and more. Starting with dry hair and shortness of breath. Breathlessness easily runs out of breath. Even a little stroll or stair climb can cause your lungs to go into a frenzy. Breathlessness is frequently a warning indication of anemia and low hemoglobin levels. The main job of hemoglobin is to use red blood cells to transport oxygen to various bodily areas. A common symptom of hemoglobin deficiency is shortness of breath, which is caused by low hemoglobin, which means there are fewer red blood cells to carry it and low oxygen supplies to cells and tissues. Your muscles won't be able to get the normal amount of oxygen required for regular activities like walking, which leads to shortness of breath. Globally, iron deficiency has emerged as a major health concern that impacts physical performance, chronic diseases, and maternal and newborn mortality. Therefore, the next time you find yourself having trouble breathing during everyday activities, consider getting your blood tested to check for low iron levels. Constant fatigue. Hemoglobin number 2. Constant fatigue. Do you feel more exhausted than normal these days? Is it happening even when you're not working hard? If so, you may be experiencing low hemoglobin levels. Low hemoglobin levels can be a sign that your body is deficient in oxygen, which means that less oxygen is getting to your tissues and muscles. This can leave them without the energy needed to go about their daily lives. Low hemoglobin levels can also put undue pressure on your heart, forcing it to beat faster and harder to pump oxygen-rich blood to every area of your body, which is another reason why you feel exhausted 24/7. Constant fatigue is bad for you. Although it might not seem like much, it can lead to problems like mood swings, weakness, and lack of concentration. It also lowers your quality of life overall. You may have to cancel trips to the mountains or take long walks in the woods, or you may stop attending parties because you feel like you don't have the strength to do these things. This can all be reversed if your hemoglobin levels rise. Have you found this list helpful thus far? If so, you'll be surprised by the next point. But before we go, why not hit the bell icon to stay updated and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this one? Thirdly, brittle and damaged hair. 3. Have you ever experienced dry and damaged hair and skin? Do you believe that your skin is always dry and looks parched even after using skin butters and moisturizers? All of these symptoms can be linked to low hemoglobin levels. In fact, one of the most common signs of iron deficiency is dry, damaged skin and hair. When your body lacks oxygen, it tries to use what it has by directing it toward vital organs, which leaves your skin and hair depleted of oxygen and makes them dry and brittle. Severe hair loss is also directly associated with iron deficiency. Numerous studies have conclusively shown this connection. This explains why many hair loss pills contain iron in addition to biotin to prevent hair loss and improve overall health. Now you see why grandmothers are always urging people to eat more green leafy vegetables like spinach, because they are high in iron. Create soup and enjoy it with a salad or create spinach omelets. Your hair will thank you for it. 4. You've probably seen people move their legs erratically while sitting or sleeping. This is restless leg syndrome, which is frequently linked to low hemoglobin and iron deficiency. Restless legs, you later number 4, are that manageable urge to move your legs, especially when you're tired of resting. You may be shocked to hear that approximately 3% of Americans have this condition. Restless legs syndrome is another prevalent symptom of hemoglobin insufficiency that affects women more frequently than males. This syndrome is characterized by an intense, overpowering impulse to move your legs while you're relaxing or sleeping. Most people who experience it report having more leg movement at night. It can also occasionally be accompanied with tingling or itching in the legs, which causes insomnia. Before we continue, here's another video you might find interesting. Doctors frequently recommend taking iron supplements in addition to a healthy, balanced diet for persons with restless leg syndrome. If you're wondering what to eat if your hemoglobin level is low, Watch this video too. Find out what foods will help you increase your iron intake. 5. Chilly hands and feet intake. Number 5. Do you frequently feel chilly hands and feet? If so, it may indicate that your body is deficient in an essential oxygen component. Have friends or a partner ever told you that you have cold hands and feet? Another very common sign of low hemoglobin levels in the blood is cold hands and feet, which occur when the body does not have enough iron in it. Lack of hemoglobin in your red blood cells makes it difficult for your body to transfer oxygen from your lungs to other areas, which causes chilly fingers and toes. According to specialists, women are more likely to sustain cold injuries and to have cold feet and toes. The 6th headache kind. 6. It's time to have your hemoglobin levels examined if you frequently experience headaches, dizziness, or lightheadedness. If so, you may find yourself complaining about headaches frequently. You may be experiencing frequent episodes of headaches due to low hemoglobin levels in the blood or an iron deficiency, which indicates that your brain is not receiving as much oxygen as it needs to function at its best. Reduced hemoglobin levels result in reduced oxygen delivery to several human organs, including the brain. Your brain vessels will enlarge and put pressure on your brain since there isn't enough oxygen in the blood that can reach it. This pressure is what results in excruciating headaches or dizziness. 6. The 7th most susceptible to infections. You suspect that you may have a weakened immune system. People who get sick from infections frequently may have low hemoglobin levels. In fact, having low hemoglobin makes you more susceptible to infections. As we previously discussed, hemoglobin is an iron-rich protein found in red blood cells, and low levels typically indicate anemic tendencies. This indicates that your body is experiencing an iron deficit, which is negatively affecting your immune system. Anemia can also be a sign of blood loss from inadequate iron intake. Iron is a vitamin that is necessary for healthy immune systems and the development of epithelial tissues. Your immune system will be weakened by low iron levels, leaving you more vulnerable to infections and other health problems. Issue number 8. Tongue and mouth swelling or pain. Tongue and mouth discomfort or swelling. You have mouth or tongue soreness every other morning. Is it limiting your ability to chew and swallow food? There's a good probability that your hemoglobin levels are low. Take a good look at your tongue and a quick examination of your mouth. Although it may seem small, your tongue is one of the strongest muscles in your body, especially when it comes to chewing and swallowing food. Since ancient times, may disclose a great deal about your health. According to medical professionals, the color and texture of the tongue serve as a vital sign of our health. If your tongue appears pale, dry, swollen, or irritated, you may have low hemoglobin levels. Even an oddly smooth tongue can be a sign, although low hemoglobin may be the cause of your tongue's light tint. Myoglobin is what causes the aching, swollen, or smooth tongue. Your red blood cells contain a protein called myoglobin, which helps sustain all of your muscles, including the ones in your tongue. Dry mouth and the frequent development of mouth ulcers in the corners of your mouth are also caused by low hemoglobin levels. Number 9. Nails that are spoon-shaped or brittle. Spoon-shaped or brittle nails. Doctors have historically used examinations of the hair, skin, and nails to diagnose general health problems. They frequently reveal the causes of your misery. Another uncommon but noticeable sign of an iron shortage in the body is brittle or spoon-shaped nails. In the early stages, these nails become mushy and fragile if left untreated. If your nails are brittle or spoon-shaped and your liver is fine, you are either iron deficient or anemic. Nails can also occur as a result of a liver condition called hemochromatosis, which occurs when the body absorbs too much iron from food. It's time to schedule a test with your healthcare physician. Do you believe you could have an iron deficiency? Have you had any of these symptoms? Please share and subscribe to our YouTube channel if you appreciated the video. We would love to hear from you in the comment box below. Then again, what kind of besties would we be if we kept our other fantastic vids to ourselves? Select the left or right video, then start having fun.